Welcome to another video and one more week of Ultra League, and I hope you guys are enjoying the battles. I hope you guys are winning and getting really nice reward, getting Stardust. I've been having fun with Ultra League. I am still mostly using my team with Machamp, Obama Snow and Kiss. I've been trying to find a third one to fulfill the role that Togekiss does in my team because Togekiss is not the most flexible Pokemon. Today I have a video featuring still the Machamp, Obama Snow and Togekiss. I think for some of the battles I have Slowbro on a safe spot as well. I just want to showcase a little bit how I play. So if you're using this team, maybe you can see how I play some matchup. You can understand a little bit how I use the team. If that helps you, if it doesn't, it's always nice to watch some videos. And personally, I feel like you should always try to experiment with new team because like you don't know how the meta changes. I'm really having fun with my team, but there will be the meta can change overnight. Tomorrow, everybody will be leading with Gallade, and I cannot use my team. So it's nice to have a little bit of option. That's why even when my team is perfectly working, I still want to see. Oh, today I want to try. I want to try Drifloon. Tomorrow I want to try Gliscor. I also tried. I also tried Lapras, I tried Gengar, I tried Gallade, I tried all of them. Let's just get into these battles. Alright, facing Cross 1S. Magnezone, perfect lead. They're gonna swap out, I switch in Togekiss. This is very straightforward from now on. Nothing really hurts, I don't have to shoot anything. The bad thing is Magnezone is gonna come back and farm energy, so I wanna make sure I pressure enough shield. Luckily, Magnezone in Ultra League is not as tanky as it is in Master League. This charm does do quite a bit. And I'm gonna wait a clock and come back with Machamp. There's a couple ways they can do it. Sometimes they bait, sometimes they don't. I just want to make sure I have a little. I decided to double check this one, which is not the best idea, but I have Obama Snow, which is perfectly fine with Venusaur. I can tank a Sludge Bomb. My Obama Snow never showed the first one because the Sludge Bomb doesn't really KO, and I want to put pressure on them. I want to give them the idea that they can win this one because we want them to stay in. And Obama Snow, because it's so spammy, so it can still do quite a bit with Magnezone because you resist the spark. 2 Cowboy. Again, Magnezone lead. Same matchup, same thing. Gallade, Togekiss, very straightforward. Machamp again is coming to farm energy. I want to get with the flamethrower. I want to punish them if they don't shield, which they do, which is very smart of them. And I'm going to come back with Machamp again with the clock. And I think I don't shield this one. Yep. Because if you call the bait like you did this now, it will give you a huge advantage, and they have to bail. And they have Tangrowth in the back. I can tank a Rock Slide as well. My Obama Snow, even though it's not a tanky Pokemon, I just really like to make sure I not show the first one because I'm really spammy, and I normally get to the second or the third one before they get to the second one. So you can always have like one shield and just make them panic because they want to get a shield and they want to go for the KO. Machamp with Escavalier. It's a pretty good matchup, but it's not the best. Okay, now we have Kiss with Slowbro. It's a little bit annoying because confusion really adds up and Ice Beam hurts. I have to throw some energy because I don't want to get hit by another Ice Beam. And I think, yeah, I just barely able to farm it down, which is still good. I want to maintain switch. As Cavalier again, Asian power is neutral on As Cavalier because it's rock and bug typing. Now it's pretty bad because Machamp is gonna tank Arrow Ace. Oh, drill run, okay. And they have Gliscor in the back. Gliscor is a really cool Pokemon, I really want to use it a little bit better. The good thing is, its typing is really lovely, but it has really horrible moveset. And Ice is super effective, so Bamasto has a really good matchup with this one. Charizard is really bad for this team, like really bad, but Obama is... oh. Obama still does quite a number on as Cavalier, and that is GG a good game. I'm gonna cut this one out. Alright, 777 Massa. As Cavalier. It's actually not a perfect matchup because everything I do is neutral, but they do have the Aerial Ace that is super effective. And the moves that are a little bit better because Cross Drop is really fast, but it's not the best move. It's 50 damage, 35 energy. But at least I burned 2 shield. My Machamp, because of the lineup I have, I just need to... I really need to get the switch advantage because my backlines are not very flexible. Okay, this is the team I use. Slowbro as a safe swap. Leaf Blade does quite a bit, but because they're Shadow, they cannot tank too many confusion. And I'm gonna Ice Beam the As Cavalier. This will do quite a bit. And they have Lapras in the back. This is really bad. I'm happy to throw energy because Obama's know it depends if they have Ice Beam or not. If they have Ice Beam, it's not the best matchup for me. But I can get to 2 energy ball, and I'm gonna tank. I think it's the Skull Bash. Yeah, I can still tank the Skull Bash and get to an energy ball. So this is a GG good game. But if they have Ice Beam, this will be a different story. The Legend. Alright. I'm holding on one of the best lead. And Slowbro again with Gallade. And it's not Shadow. Leaf Blade does about 40%. I don't know why on PV Poke this is a good matchup for Slowbro, but when I play this out, it never feels like a winning matchup. This confusion really hurts. And I think, okay, I let this one go. And I'm gonna farm down with Obama Snow. So now my Obama Snow is very loaded. I get an energy ball, it's neutral, but I also resist Waterfall. They have Toxicroak in the back. Pretty bad, but not horrible because Toxicroak is pretty glassy. So even when it resists counter, Machamp still did quite a bit of work on this one. I burned 2 shield. I just need to get it low enough so I can farm it down. I think they're over farming. There's no way they let this win. I'm gonna eat a drill pack, which is fine. I still survive this one. And they're so low I can weather ball, I think. Barely. So they made a mistake. Their Toxicroak over farmed. Which would have been a really good play, but it just didn't really work. Alright, Gallade. Most horrible lead. Switch into my Slowbro right away, and they are over farming our energy. They have 5 confusion, almost 2 Leaf Blade. I have to shield because they are shadow, so one leaf blade will KO me from this range. But if I double shield, I can confusion it down. So that is the play. And I have Clefable really good because now that my Machamp can avoid it. But the bad thing is Clefable is also loaded, and they're quite close to get to a medium match, so I have to sack one of the Pokemon for sure. So I decided to sack my Machamp because Obama is more spammy. It can spam Clefable, and it's also more versatile towards the end game. It depends on what. Okay, Lapras in the back. I need to get a 2 energy ball. If they have Ice Beam, I don't survive this. If they have Surf, I win this one. I barely survive Surf. And it just raced to the charge room and I get to the energy ball. And it was probably a CMP. That was way too close. I sacked the right Pokemon. Because that Clefable would have one shot my Obama Snow, and my Machamp will have to come in and will be half dead before it KOs the Clefable. Almost impossible. Pepsi, Dragonite. Horrible lead again. I like to dump Rock Slide and Bale. I just want to maintain a little bit like shield advantage because you are losing your switch advantage, right? And I went to Obama Snow. And they are staying in, which I just don't understand. And I'm gonna go for the energy ball, and they did not shoot that one as well, which is crazy. No. And I have Venusaur in the back. From this point, it's very straightforward. I do have to worry about my health because I need to make sure I can survive long enough to Dragonite. Another weather ball coming in. Venusaur's not gonna appreciate this one, and I'm going to farm down, and I have weather ball in the back for Dragonite. So Obama Snow has really good play towards the entire line of the opponent. So broken. Dragonite again. Same thing. I'm gonna dunk Rock Slide. Okay. They decided to throw right away. I don't know how to get there before I do, but I decided to bail with this one, and they did not. They caught the bait. They caught me with Gyarados, but it's perfectly fine for me because Ice Powder Stone is a really good move. Ice Bomb is a really good move, and it's neutral. And Gyarados is very glassy. Even though I don't think I need to shield this one. Farm all the way down with a lot of energy, and Snorlax coming in. This weather ball's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. There's another body slam. Okay, they have a little bit more energy. And they switch into Dragonite. Not the best idea. This is a good meta for Snorlax, but I am very much ahead on HP, and they can't do much. Francis, Anthro. This is a very neutral matchup. I like to play this matchup because Tokers need to avoid this one, and they also might have Focus Blast, so I don't like Obama Snow with it. They normally have 2 Thunder Punch. I'll shoot this when I farm down. I'll have very minimal health for the next Pokemon to farm. Okay, Venusaur. Not the best lead, but now they are in weather ball range. I'm gonna tank a Slug Bomb as well. and this weather ball's gonna hurt. Also, if I get it low enough, I can also charm down with Togekiss. And there's like nothing Dragonite can do to a Kiss. The Charm is also very broken. And they are so low, I can just shield and farm down. Alright, Eversade. Okay, Dragonite again by Shadow. I bail right away with Shadow because I don't live long enough for a Rock Slide with the Shadow damage. And that's the Shadow Snorlax as well. I need to play this one out because I want to match up Dragonite with Togekiss. And I think this is just a... Okay, I shielded again. Also makes sense though because Dragonite, I don't need shield for the Togekiss Dragonite matchup. Unfroze coming back, which is really good because now that my kids get to avoid this one. Just keep spamming this weather ball. I resist the Volt Switch and Thunder Punch. And this switch in Dragonite again, which is not the best move. Because now I get to have a little bit residual energy before I get to the Alphros, and they have to throw energy at me. And I am very close to... okay, I come in with Machamp, I think. My Machamp is very healthy and there's nothing they can really do. Alright, GG. Jesus something. Okay, Togekiss horrible lead. I go into my mirror right away. Okay, they lag a little bit. But the thing is that it looks like they lag. But I still have lower health. So I think it's only a visual lag. Okay, there's no way they lag and have more health, right? Okay, Obama's no come in, they switch into Swampert, and they didn't shield again. Not the best idea. Obstacle really bad, but I can spam this weather ball as much as I can. I'm not in the best situation, but Machamp resists everything. I can just farm so much energy, and I have a Rock Slide for the Kiss. I think I get to another one. No, I don't. But I can farm down with Kiss. I need to farm all the way down, and I have 2 Weather Ball for the obstacle. I don't think I got to do another one. But they're really low. Okay. A little bit lag again, but I do have a shield, and I'm pretty sure I can get this one. So that was a very good game. As Cavalier, same thing again. I'm gonna just keep pressuring them with the cross chop. I showed the drill run, which is amazing. And they came in with Lapras. I'm not switching out because I have a Kiss in the back for the As Cavalier. And I think... okay, they came in with Unfroze. I'm gonna just keep spamming this cross chops. Part of the reason this team works so well is because Charm is really slow. So I have 2 Pokemon that are quite spammy, and they both have 35 energy move. I need to farm down this Unfroze. Thunder Punch hurts, but I think I survive whatever this is. Yes, I do. and I think one charm away. That was really close, but that was a really good game. Obstacle, best lead possible. Alolan Mach, and I switch in Obama Snow, mostly because Obama Snow need to avoid Obstacle. As long as I shield the Sludge Wave, I'm still pretty good because I all spam it. And I think I survived this one. Oh, no I don't. Sludge Wave. But I can come back and farm down with more energy. Venusaur in the back, this is kind of horrible. I need to do as much as I can and leave the kiss in the back for Obstagoon. I have to shoot this one because my Machamp is my only counter to Venusaur now, and I have to bait, or at least just get it low enough it can be charmed down. And I think that is just close enough. It might be a little bit, yeah, they left after this one. I really think they could get to, because I think it needs 6. Well, I'm able to get to Sludge Bomb. Dragonite. Same thing, I like to bait, I like to drop a Rock Slide and bail. Okay, this is horrible, but I can get to 3 Weather Ball. If they don't shield one of them, I can get it low enough for the kiss in the back to charm me down. And for some reason they don't show the second one, and now I can actually win this matchup. And I have another Weather Ball for the Dragonite. Obama Snow is just so far my favorite, no problem, no issue. I can tank a Rock Slide, and at this point, Kiss is basically dead weight. I just want to make sure I stay long enough to charm it down. And they have to shoot this one, I think. Yeah. And they're gonna take me out, but my Machamp is still good enough for this matchup. So that is a good game. Daikoba. Swampert. Okay. This is a match I have to stay in because it's so spammy, and I really want my backline to avoid this one. Alright, got late coming, and I'm sending in Togekiss. Very straightforward from now on, I think. They will come back with Swampy. They have to throw energy because Masha does almost nothing, and I get a boost. I normally won't shoot this one, but because I got a boost, I just want to stay in as much as I can. And I have Ice Cavalier in the back. Arrow Ace doesn't do that much because I'm boosted, and this Asian power is gonna hurt. And now I come back with Machamp just to chip away, and that is a GG, good game. Swampert again. I normally stay in with Swampert. We CMP for the first one, and they normally don't shoot the first one. And I'm not going to shoot the first one because I don't want to be the first one to commit a shield. From the second one, I'm going to shoot the second one and farm all the way down. I'll have a lot of energy for the next one to come, because Masha doesn't do that much. Okay, Toxic Crow, really bad, really bad. But I also don't have another counter, so I have to come in with Kiss, I think. Yeah. And coming with Kiss is trying to farm down, and I have to call it bait. Okay, that was not a bait, but I still managed to charm it down, and they have Hunter in the back. Hunter is so glassy, and I actually outspam it, so there shouldn't be any problem. I'll show this one, and I think one more shot weather ball, it should be okay. I don't survive. Okay, I don't survive a sky attack, but Honchkrow is so glassy, it dies out of 2 charm. That was a very surprising win. Right, that is all the game I have for today. Um, as you see, I really enjoy using this team. I'm still trying to figure out the third Pokemon, Obama Snow and Machamp. I use these two as my first two all the time, and they just do amazing things. But for the third Pokemon, Togekiss has a little trouble with like Venusaur safe swap, Lapras safe swap, and there's also the increasing amount of Gengar safe swap, Anthro safe swap. So I've been still trying to just try different things. I should have a video coming out soon. I've been trying to use Drifloon and the Slowbro Charizard as well. So keep following me a channel if you like this video. Give me a thumbs up, follow, subscribe, and I wish you good luck in the battles.